So we're running an event here today, just about a month before. Actually, I think we're sitting about 3 weeks before launch on February 19th, showing some people one of our levels called Swamps. So Swamps takes place is actually the fourth segment in the game, and I think the third that we've shown so far. We've gone back and we've shown canyons at E3. We showed fields, which is the second one at earlier this year in November, December, and then we're coming back and we're showing swamps to some select individuals here today. So swamps is, like I said, it's the fourth area in the game. Takes place in, of course, a swamp. I don't want to give too much away about the story, but it is definitely one of the unique levels and one of the ones that we're going to see in more of a nighttime sort of setting. It combines a lot of things from water to grass to a lot of vertical elements, and verticality play into this.
You need to solo this while I figure out what's going on.
So what makes it special? So I'm trying to structure this so I'm not talking about story elements. The level itself progresses through. I mean, you start off fighting some cell members, and then it sort of moves on into fighting some aliens as well.
Come out and face us, you pussy!
The way that the level's sort of set up, I mean, it's one of the wider levels that we have. I mean, people are going to find it very expansive. So most of the Crysis levels, I mean, they have high points and low points and, different areas that you traverse through. But I think that in terms of swamps, I mean, it's probably one of the more open ones, and we're going to find that people have a lot more of a unique experience in traversing through this levels than probably some of the other ones that we've shown so far.
He went invisible!
Lost a man!
Jesus Christ!
A lot of people, I've had a lot of feedback on this level specifically, and they especially love the bow. Because you have this mix of tall grass, vertical elements, that it being nighttime, tying in with the cloaking mechanisms as well. So yeah, it's definitely a high point for the bow. I mean, the story itself in Crysis and what we've been telling through Crysis 1 and 2, I mean, the story we've always wanted to be a very linear cinematic type experience. But we want game players to approach these in various different ways. If you were to take the 10 guys who've played this today, line them up in a row and really look at videos of how they played through it, you're probably going to find 10 completely different ways as the way they approached it. We basically give you an objective and we say it's up to you how you get there and what you do, whether it's a mix of, whether it's cloaking, whether it's cloak and armor, whether it's, just running straight through without using anything. So, I mean, you have a lot of different options in the way that the level is set up and the way that you traverse through that.
What's going on here? Investigating.
So the armor ability specifically is pretty much the same as it was. I mean, it adds an extra layer of invulnerability to you for a short period of time when taking damage. So that's pretty much remained the same. Cloaking is the same mechanism as before as well. You also have power mode, which actually isn't an actual mode, but we've actually tied into different keys from, doing power stomps, jumping up high in the air and then slamming down on the ground, doing power slides, kicking cars, picking up guys and throwing them, picking up different objects and throwing them. So all of those are pretty much integrated. But how you can enhance those abilities further, so in Crysis 2, we had a system where you killed aliens, you collected nanocatalysts, and then you applied those points to different things. So what we've done past that is we basically created a combination system. So you have 4 different rows of combinations that you find nanosuit upgrade kits around the map. Or around the campaign, sorry. And you unlock those using those nano kits, and then you select these combinations of different things. And they can unlock things like power stomps or less recoil. And you create these combinations which can further enhance the nanosuit past that.
All over the dome. Cell are being annihilated.
Crysis 3 will release February 19th in North America, February 21st in Europe on Xbox, PC, and PS3.
Number 436! We got some seriously tough fuckers to our front! Get some heavy ordnance